attack! Unleash the fury, light the fuse, it's the hot tag! There's no turning back from the wrestling news!
Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of the Hot Tag, the sub-show of DJ Zodiac Podcast. No introductions, Sir Charles, Psycho Nerd, they're here. Backlash has come and gone about an hour or so. Yep, exactly. The middle finger. We acknowledge the tribal chief, the tribal queef, like that. But we're going to talk about the announcement that John Cena made. Now, before we get into what he actually said, Charles, you had said something about the dirt sheets had their own ideas of what he was going to talk about. Please refresh our memories on what you had seen, because I didn't see anything about it.
So dirt sheets basically went ahead and said that rumors have it that Cena's life-changing news is just going to promote W Club.
Yeah.
Basically, like they did the WWE Network, it's only $9.95 a month, $9.99, $9.99, $9.99. So basically, this life-changing event was going to be a big letdown, and we're all subject to this rambling, bumbling fool that retired and has nothing better to do.
Yeah. True. But that wasn't the case. He did not promote Club WWE, which I did sign up. I'm on the wait list because I'm a fucking stupid fan. I am. It is what it is. Hey, if I can get access to free shit, I'm gonna take it. Fuck you. I'll pay a fee for free shit, which
You'll pay a fee for free.
You pay a fee for free shit. Did you hear what you just said?
As I said it, I was like, I'm fucking stupid.
Did you not think that through?
No, I didn't. Man. Fuck off. At least I watched the announcement, Dick. Oh, John Cena's out there. I'm a hater. I'm going to go take a piss break. And then he does the Obafemi march to the bathroom while he goes.
I don't need to watch this. He's going to make an announcement I don't care about. I will be back in 20 minutes when he's done talking.
Actually, he wasn't out there that long.
I hope that's
it wasn't that long, apparently. But
and not only that, but Cena lives in Tampa. So not like he had to go very far. But he did announce something that he wanted to do for a while, and he's putting his name on it, and it's going to be called the John Cena Classic. It kind of like the Mae Young Classic, but this time around it's going to be a new opportunity, a new title, and fans will get to vote for their champion.
The problem is, though, you won't be able to see the title.
Well, no, he said there will be a new title.
Oh, wow. Come on, man. It's just going right over your head. Come on now.
Because he has the TX.
Instead of a spinner belt, it'll be like just his hand doing this.
More like doing this.
Anyway, but he did say that it'll be not just WWE, but also NXT talent showcasing what they can do.
No. Back up.
Oh, back up. Sure.
It is going to be top-notch WWE talent going against NXT talent. It's basically a prove it type of tournament. NXT is going to go up. The people of NXT are going to shoot their shot at top tier talent from WWE.
Yeah, I'm all for it because a lot of people that watch WWE don't watch NXT. I'm guilty of that. So when people come up, like when I know who Ethan Page was, but some of these other talent that come up, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, they're in NXT. That's why I've never heard of him. Okay, cool. Well, I saw her in the Saturday Night Main Event before when Cena retired, so I kind of knew who she was already anyway.
Well, that's why, and this is the whole purpose of him doing this.
Yeah,
it's because you didn't know this person until that, so he's going to make that happen in a tournament.
Aiming for fans like myself and for the psycho who do not watch NXT, that do not take the time to watch said show.
Not from lack of interest, though.
No,
NXT is great.
It's just I don't have cable, so where do I watch it? Do I use my VPN to go to Netflix?
You don't have CW?
No, I don't have cable.
CW is not cable.
I know. I don't have an antenna. Everything I do is streaming. Yeah, I know. But I can VPN and watch it on Netflix. I know I have a way to watch.
Okay, no excuse.
But the question,
my excuse, your excuse is lame. My excuse is I just don't have the time.
I like that one better. I want to go with that one. I changed my answer. I don't have the time.
Right. And not the other bullshit garbage you just said. And to go,
but it's true. I don't have cable, but whatever. But the question I want to ask to both of you, and I'll start with you, Psycho. Is this a good idea? Is this a way to showcase the talent that is under the TKO, not just WWE, but the TKO banner with NXT and WWE? Is this a great idea?
In my opinion, yes, I think it is. So if anybody watching this that was gauging my reactions as to why I looked so surprised, like you said, I didn't actually watch any of the announcements. So just clarifying that again. But I think this is a great idea. Me personally, I love tournaments. I love the idea of tournaments. Just uh, the idea of not really knowing what's going to happen, how things are going to play out. What's the word I'm looking for? The unexpected nature of it.
Yeah.
There's a certain word it's escaping me right now. And also building awareness to the NXT superstars. Love the idea. This is great because it gives us a chance, like you said, those that don't watch it, an opportunity to see some of these superstars before they eventually make their rise to the main roster, assuming they do make it that far. We all know not everybody makes it, but that's just life. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But the idea of it being the current roster versus NXT, I think that adds an extra element of fun. I think that'll make it more interesting. So
Yeah.
I'm totally on board with that. I mean, I know I don't watch the weekly shows anymore, but I don't know if this is going to be part of the Raw SmackDown thing or if it's going to be a separate entity along the way. I'm not really sure how they're going to play out with that. I'm sure they'll give us
a whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did they tell us when this is actually happening?
No.
It's just
so
we don't know.
idea. It's just an idea at this point.
Okay. Once they announce it, if anything, I will probably go out of my way to watch it in its entirety just to give it a fair chance, being a full, watch the full tournament and whatnot. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think it's a great idea and I'm on board with it at 100%.
So you're telling me you're actually on board with something John Cena said? Call the press.
Once again, sir, you clearly have not been listening to me the last couple of years. I am not the same guy who threw a fucking fit at the 2008 Royal Rumble. Okay? I have mellowed out since then. I have acknowledged John Cena has merit, just not a whole lot.
I just got a text from John Cena.
You dick.
So, I
think his talent is better reserved for the Peacemaker show, and that's just my personal opinion because that's a great show. That's a great fucking show, and I will die on that hill.
Season 2 especially.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Charles, anything you want to say about the John Cena Classic?
Do you want my softball answer or the anti-TKO or the TKO anti-answer?
I want your honest answer. I want honesty on this show.
Listen,
you want full Charles, sir. Full Charles.
Well,
come on.
No. We don't want the full Monty here. I want. Wow, that was out of context, big time. Go talk to HR. No.
Get out of your head, sir.
I want your honest answer, not. Honest answer.
You cannot handle the full Charles. Trust me. It's more than.
I'll take your word for it.
It's more than you can bite. Anyway,
honesty.
No, I really like it, and I really enjoy it because, again, what we saw at Saturday night's main event is we saw up and coming stars go ahead, take their shot on a national stage.
Yeah.
Now, not to say that NXT hasn't had a national stage before, but it's not been promoted as well as WWE's stage. So you take that talent, and what do? They promote the talent. So NXT is still, I hate to use this term, but it's still the minor leagues compared to
really is.
what Raw and SmackDown is.
Call it like it is.
Yeah, but I just hate the term because all of those are great wrestlers. And I think any one of them can hold that torch given the time and the chance and the grooming and the booking. So now this here is just going to take hey, we don't have a storyline for you, or if we do have a storyline for you, we're going to put that on hold and we're going to put this in here because you have talent. You just don't know where the fuck to use you. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And on top of that, even if you lose your said match and you did a hell of a job, you could still be champion. Why? Because the fans get to vote on who they fell in love with, who won them over. So even Cena says, you may not win your match, but you still could hold the title depending on how fans vote.
Yep.
And I think that is something that I've never seen done. And I think that's the only thing I've seen it done was when, they had the BS of fans voting on who's going to go to SmackDown, who's going to go to Raw.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Stupid shit.
Yeah.
But this one here actually makes a lot of sense. Now, will the votes really count? They're going to be rigged. It's not going to matter. It's just too much going on. When the voting happens, there's just not enough facts going on that I will believe. But it's great for PR, and I'll go ahead and believe it to a point.
I can get on board with that. My whole thing about it, though, is that people like to spam vote or spam review shit that hasn't even come out yet. Like when Superman came out, people were like, "Oh, it sucks." Like, it hasn't come out yet. How the fuck do you know? You're not into that. So that fear of that happening has me a little worried. But I'm hoping that TKO and WWE have some sort of guard or something in place to help prevent that, to make these legit votes.
But you know what I would enjoy happening is like how they do it on like, Bobby Flay, be Bobby Flay, or the chefs and everything. Have like some judges, some real judges that we believe. There's not a whole lot around, but I'm just saying, have them believe. When they go through the match, there should be stipulations. Boring time. You've used this botch move, great move, and all that is counted kind of like figure skate. All that's counted, and you go ahead and mark. You get marks for good moves and good spots, and you get bad marks for bad spots and stuff like that. I think that should be a better way to be it. Get some legitimate judges. I say 5 of them. Get legitimate judges to judge the match and go over how each match went after the fact, kind of like a reality show.
Yeah.
I was going to say, so you want it to be like Dancing with the Stars, basically.
Something like that.
They could even do, I don't know if they do it anymore, but 2K, back in the 2K WWE, they used to have it when you finish a match. It would give you a grade depending on what, like if you did the same move over and over again, it would give you a grade. Something along those lines, that kind of scorecard.
Something like that.
I could get behind that. I think that's a great idea. It just, but again, they don't come to us for the ideas. They just shit all over us and do their own thing. They should be calling us because we have great ideas.
Yeah.
We have
we're the ones that have we're the ones that have the great idea, and we'll take the 50% pay cut.
Well, 50% of nothing is still nothing.
No, I'm talking about 50% of the part-timer's salary, which
shit.
Like what, 10 million?
I'll take 5 million at less. But we are all in agreement that the Cena Classic is a great idea. It's a way to showcase talent. And again, people shit on Cena all the time, but in reality, whenever he did the US Open Challenge and all that, he was helping. He wasn't putting over talent, but he was giving them the spotlight, just like Kurt Angle did with him back in 2001, 2002. The same thing. He was paying it forward. Okay, cool. You don't know who Kevin Owens is? Well, here he is. I'm going to fight him at the Chamber in Corpus, and I'm going to fucking lose to him clean, which I'm still pissed about, by the way. Still pissed about that fucking shit. But I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to put less known talent on the map. And I'm all aboard. I'm all aboard for that. I want to see more talent. I want to see more wrestling. But again, we can all agree it's a great idea. It's just a matter of when they're going to do it and how they're going to do it, and if there is going to be an actual belt. But again, it's probably all preliminary, pre-production type of shit. They're probably going to iron everything out before they make anything officially. Here it is. Here's the bracket. If that's the way it's going to be, and then go from. Hell, they could do everyone is like a WWE guy versus NXT, or they could do it WWE on this side, NXT on this side. There's a million possibilities they could do. So I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm kind of curious what they're going to do, and if there is a title, I'm curious what it's going to look like. And
it's probably going to be some type of PLE, because he mentioned it annually. So it's probably going to be one
like a King of the Ring. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. That would be awesome. Basically, an updated version of the King of the Ring. I'm totally on board with that too. That would be awesome. It'd be like the Deadly Games tournament Survivor Series back in 1998. The whole night was just a tournament for the most part. Yeah. For the most part.
Well, it used to be King of the Ring was just one day of all the matches were the tournament. That was it.
Well, there were some extra ones here and there, but the main focus was the King of the Ring.
Yeah, so
that's back when the PLEs or the pay-per-views at the time were like 10 matches long.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Now it's like you're lucky you get 5.
Yeah, but you can do more with less. That's all. I've always said that, and I will die on that hill. You can do more.
And by the way, speaking of John Cena, nobody shits on John Cena. That's Johnny Depp you're talking about.
On that note, Amanda Turd, we will end this episode of the Hot Tag. Make sure that you're not only watching. We only have this show on YouTube. It is not on Spotify. It is not on Apple. It's only on YouTube, but that is a way to get you in the door to watch or listen to the Just Zodiac podcast, which you can find on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course on the YouTube. But again, we all agree it's a great idea. So for the Psycho Nerd and for Sir Charles, I am the Just Zodiac. We want to thank you for watching us, and we will see you next time on The Hot Tag. No, we are not cursed. Fuck you.
Lights go down, the tension's rising high.